welcome to the stream. I'm just setting up some stuff on my computer here. And, yeah. Also, I need to get my sugar intake set up for this lovely event. All right. There we go. All right. So, no one's watching besides me at this moment, which is perfectly fine, because I don't really need an audience per se. Let's see here. Anything exciting going on? No, loyalty spends on. Let me do that. Hey, Bean. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Just living up to my... see if anything else I want to get. I guess I should start reloading on potions for next season, because I am low. This was an expensive season in terms of units and potions, because I had that rough stretch while I was in Ireland. 4 deaths and 3 wars. Not great. Hello, I have no idea if that's the correct way of pronouncing your name, but I'm going to go with it. Oh, I guess I probably shouldn't show our Battleground score live on stream. Whoops, nobody saw that. Whoops. All right, so back to Battlegrounds. Yeah, I'm still in Silver 1. I have not played much in Battlegrounds this season. I've been on vacation, so I've got a lot of ground I need to make up. So let's get after it. Yeah, when I started this season, I had all of those units from the Deadpool deals. And so what I did is I burned a bunch to buy the level 5 potions. And I went through them and I had to go back and buy more. Plus I ended up buying some of the advanced war bundles for the big boosts. So I think at the beginning of the war season I had like 7,000 units, and now I'm down to like 1,500. Hey Dreamin', how you doing, buddy? How are you doing? Dreamin', if you want to join me on call, you're most welcome to. I'm in the poker room that we've had. If you still have that login info, you're welcome to hop in. Robbie, what's up, my buddy? Long time no see. And yes, this is the dark side of YouTube. This is where good play goes to die a miserable death. In the Silver 1 bracket of Battlegrounds. Alright, what am I going to take here? He picked a Rentro. Mojo. The good news about starting late in Battlegrounds is that your opponents are most likely going to be terrible. And I need every opportunity that I can to... thanks for the subscription, Robbie. Appreciate that. Yeah, Dreaming, you can come on, dude, man. We haven't talked in a long time. It's always great to hear from you, believe it or not. What do I want to do here? Mags. And Omega Sentinel. Don't watch. We need you to stay good. Yes. This is a do as I say, not as I do stream, as all clown streams are. Look at this freaking jerk. Well, ooh, this is rough. That's rough. Not a great start to this draft. Rocky Axe says, "What's Omega Sentinel best rotation?" I'm not seeing the big damage that I've heard about. It depends upon the type of fight that you're doing. I mean, generally speaking, you want to get a debuff on the defender, whether that's a cowardice, a heal block, or what have you. And then you want to keep that debuff on them by light ending combos. And then you throw your special 2 and you convert that into plasma to tick the opponent down, which then you can keep up on them by light ending combos. So it really depends upon the type of fight. I just did my last war video, Rocky, against Matrix. I had 3 Omega Sentinel fights in a row, nodes 25, 28, and 38. It was a Storm, Pyramid X, a Kitty, and then a Mags. I used her for all 3 of those fights. And you can kind of see how I do it. I'm sure there's probably a better way to do it, but that's the way that I did it, and it worked pretty well for me. I'm not an expert on her by any stretch of the imagination. I would say that I, like in most aspects of the game, can functionally do the bare minimum when it comes to her, so as to not die in war. And really, I was talking with somebody today online, and I think I've sort of figured out what the purpose of this channel is, because I've never pretended to be a good player. I think of myself as a perfectly average player in most respects. And I kind of want to just show people that you can be an average player and succeed in this game, provided that you do certain things in terms of understanding interactions, etc. And that's, because I'm never going to be a Karate Mike or an MP Blaze or anything like that. I'm just not. Those guys are awesome. I am decidedly not awesome. But I'm competent, and there's a path for that in MCOC, even at the high tier war level. So, Madrox, how many of you can fit in a car? It depends upon the size of the car. If we're talking about a mid-sized sedan, I would comfortably fit 3 of me in it. I like space in the back seat, so that way I can man spread. How do I join the Zoom? Oh, I guess you don't have the Zoom information anymore. I will have to. You'll have to give me a minute. At the end of this match stream, and I'll get it to you. Gotta love the guys who pick the poison dealers against poison immune champs. That's always a strong strategy. All right, let's keep messing with him and do that. He should give me bad thing here if he doesn't. Well, he doesn't. He's an idiot. All right, great. Perfect. Archangel against Mangog is a suboptimal selection. All right, good. He picked Man-Thing. Nope, now he picked Hercules. All right. It's way better than Archangel. I'll tell you that much. Way, way better. Mangog is bleed immune, so that was not going to go well for him. I thought for sure that he would pick Man-Thing, because that's the one that I have. I mean, Omega Sentinel can do the Man-Thing fight, obviously, but it's just... Come on, let's get some parries. Let's go. Hey, what's up, PWF? What's up, my dude? Oh, with your quick heavy there, jerk. Like you were gonna get me. Yep, and that's a win. Alrighty. Season ends, PWF, and thus our tri-weekly chats have come to a rest just as I come back from vacation. Baba is he's a generous opponent. I like this guy. All right, here. Yeah, preparing match results. Yeah, that was a win. Definitely a win. All right, let me send Dreamin the info here. Let me see if I actually do this correctly. Let me see if this function here works. I think it should. All right, where are you, Dreamin? Talk, the dregs of YouTube. Here you are. So here is the meeting ID. And the password. Make sure I remember what the password was. Yeah. Okay, there you are. All right, my dude. It has been sent. Okay. All right. Let's do another one. We've got a long way to go to get to the Gladiator circuit. Back to being lonely. Well, PWF, you can always, if you really miss me, maybe next time I say, hey, you want to jump on a call and talk about these war fights, you won't blow me off. All right, Alexandria, whatever. Hey, Gustavo, thanks for the subscription. Speaking of jerks, Dreamin has joined the call, but he hasn't turned off his mic yet.
Oh, I guess I should turn it on.
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
Good.
How's life? What's new?
Not much. Just waiting for Friday.
Why? What's Friday?
Game 1.
Oh, golly.
Every year I have to deal with the same shit.
Because you pick the appropriate baseball team to root for.
Well, they were not great most of my life, but all of a sudden, when we got Luno,
Yeah.
things went a little different.
What's up, Law Burns? How you doing?
If I
Yeah, that
was the
guy was
Yankees,
using a victory shield, wasn't he? Wow, that's wild. Okay. All right. God, I really need to. I really. Okay.
where are you in Gladiator Circuit almost?
Hell no, I'm in silver one.
What's silver? Where is that the lowest?
No, bronze is bronze.
Oh, yeah.
I started in bronze 3. I've made my way up to silver 1.
Every time I get through one, I'm like, oh, finally I'm there, and then I'm never there.
It's really quite brutal.
And I've been playing like every day, and for the most part, I don't lose that often because most people are not going to be able to beat my account
Yeah.
until you get to the end.
Well, I
but
just, I
it
didn't
takes it's so slow.
when the season started, I was out of the country on vacation.
Yeah,
So, I didn't play at all at the beginning, and of course he got a falcon on the very last pull. Kudos to him. That's some serious skill there. So I'm like real far behind in terms of like, because before I like to do just like 3 matches a day, no big deal.
right.
Um,
I've enjoyed Battlegrounds more than I thought I would.
it is fun,
Yeah.
bro. I'm uncollected and I'm in Silver One. You haven't played at all. Yeah, dude. I just explained I haven't. I've been on vacation. I was.
Maybe you'll be lucky and you'll match him.
I know that'd be great. Let's. I'm gonna hunt you, mythical. I'm hunting you. Um,
Dude, I really wanted to go to the World Series with Dap.
that would have been awesome.
That would have been so cool, right?
That would have been really cool.
But his wife said no.
I took Dap to a baseball game this year.
The World Series tickets are more expensive than the regular season tickets.
That is something.
Even the flights. Guess how much the flights were from San Francisco to Houston?
I mean, the flights right now are absurd. I mean, they really are.
But take a guess how much it was.
$800.
Yeah, $800.
I told you, flights right now are really bad.
I couldn't believe it. I mean, I still would have done it because this is just like a once in a lifetime thing. But
Yeah.
um,
It's like when I went to the Super Bowl.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, look at that. That is horrendous. All
Well,
right.
this is a pretty bad matchup. Why did you pick
I
CGR?
didn't have any other options, and I really didn't have anyone else I could use CGR for based upon
Yeah.
who we had available. So it's like sort of get this one out of the way early. I just didn't have an answer for Nimrod.
And yours is rank 4 too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, you haven't been watching my war videos, Dreamin'.
I have. I knew he was rank 4.
I've been a surgeon with CGR this season.
He's not that hard to play, I would say.
He's really not. Although I was really
I
happy with this final war when I had to take a fight because Sam brought the wrong war team, and
I could
so
see that.
and I
Did he bring his AQ team
no, it wasn't that bad. Well, here's the thing: is that Sam is obsessed with Hulkling, right? Like
with Hulkling?
Hulkling, yeah, he loves
He's
Hulkling,
great. So do I. Yeah, he's great.
and he's always, 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 Sam is always angling for more fights. God love him. He's never not asked for more fights. It's just not in his nature. I may actually win this one just because his matchup was equally terrible. But oh, hold on. Devontae Madison says, when do war rewards come out? Sometime in the next 12 hours. And thanks for the
Usually
sub.
around like 2, 3
Yeah, they usually
Pacific
come out
time
around
in the morning.
yeah, for you 2, 3. They usually come out around 4, 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's
Yeah.
usually when rewards drop. I mean, I assume you're opening your rewards right away, Dreamin'.
Not the shards. I'm gonna wait until the 7 stars come out.
Yeah, I'm doing the same. Uh, I'm planning a massive video like BG style crystal cleanup. Um, once those 7-star shards come out, I have so much saved on this account, ready to open.
I mean, it just doesn't make sense to open it until the seven
It makes
stars come
zero
out.
sense. 0 cents. I have 9 6-star Nexus calves.
Calves
4
or crystals?
crystal. Excuse me. I have
Yeah.
like 17 Nexus calves. I mean, I just have a ton of stuff to open. I'll have like 500,000 6-star shards.
Well, I mean, I'm just gonna be opening featureds because I need Quicksilver
What do you need him for?
for prestige.
Oh, you care about prestige?
I mean, enough that I want. Well, he's also pretty good.
I mean, he's just confusing to use. I mean, obviously MSD, he played with us this season because he's a mensch,
Right.
and he used him like made him look amazing, and it was just one of those champs like Quake where you're just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I understand why MSD makes this guy amazing. There's little to no chance that I'm going to be able to use him effectively.
Because they're gonna change AQ like in a few weeks. So,
Oh, look at you! You got some inside scoop.
well, they said it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Spoiler alert: I don't pay much attention.
So,
Look at I'm having some really god awful RNG. I have
Yeah, this
six
looks like my
poisons.
my Archangel fights, where everyone is like bleed and poison immune.
This looks like my War Archangel fights that I did while I was in Ireland.
No neurotoxins, nothing.
Oh my god. Yeah, all my
You almost
deaths.
ranked Ford Corvus. Corvus is still a good rank for.
Yeah, well, so we were planning war yesterday, PWF and we realized, we had a bishop boss against Matrix. And we realized, look, these fuckers kind of gave us 4 Corvus charges to get to the boss.
Oh, you could. I mean, you could just send Iron Doom, right?
Well, we could, but the only Iron Dooms available were Yusafa and Vega. Vega needed to bring someone else, and Yusafa remains Yusafa.
You don't want to send him to a boss?
I'm not sending Yusafa to a boss now.
Why not?
What's up, Sarko? Because Yusafa, I mean, it's funny because where were we? We were in War 11. We were talking about in officer chat about there was some discussion over who was going to fight a boss in another battle group, and one of the options the guy was described as very confident, and I said, well, confidence was the metric that we use to assign boss fights. Yusafa or Sam would fight every boss for us. Um,
Yeah, send Yusafa.
Boss fights in BG2 are mostly PWF and B Manny at this point.
What's the difference between those guys and Yusafa?
Not much, but significant.
I don't know. I would take Brad over PWF personally.
I'm sure you would. I'm sure you would. I've been promoted to gold 3. Look at that. Finally in gold. All right. Let's go. So yeah. So Bishop. So there was this Bishop boss, and I had enough mats to do rank 3 or to rank 4 the Corvus, and PWF let slip that he had enough mats as well. And I said, "Well, do you want to do it?" And he sort of did his coy thing where he's like, you know that SNL skit where Kristen Wiig would be like, "Don't make me sing."
I do not, but I know how PWF is.
Yes, and so he was doing the "Don't make me sing," and I was like, "You really want to do this, dude? So let's just go ahead and do it." But now he's been on this fucking kick where he's like, "Clown made me rank 4 Corvus," and I was like, "That is nonsense. I was gonna do it until you clearly wanted to do it."
Isn't PWF like one of the leads?
Leads in what?
Like the battle group leaders?
Yeah, me and him, we play in the wars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we do
no
it
one can
together.
make him do anything.
I know. Well, I can make him do whatever I want, except Quake a fight.
Ooh, a
And
rank 4 Angela.
and we did try to
That's
kill
cool.
Trevor until we all realized that our assignment was actually good as opposed to just bad. We
I
sent
still think Brad could do the Iron Doom fight. It's pretty easy
he
from what I've
honestly
seen.
he probably could, but without being able to stun the bishop, that would require Brad playing Iron Doom in a way he hasn't played Iron Doom before, and so
Something beyond parry and 5 hits, and of course the medium light.
right. So we decided to just not take him out of his comfort zone, and obviously Corvus is an easy comfort zone, as you of all people should know.
True. So how many fights did Yusafa end the season with?
I don't know, but I can check.
Did he crack 30?
Oh yeah. He had a really pretty good season. He's been, again, he almost got to you this season.
Well, I mean the real record is the 91-0 single season. That's the real record.
Your real record is whatever someone has not gotten to yet. That is the one of the great shifting.
No. That's the record. I didn't even know what my deathless streak record was. The one I care about is the single season.
So going into the last war, Yusafa was 55-4, and I don't know off the top of my head how many fights we had gotten him in that last war.
I mean, for him, that's okay. That's actually a lot of fights for him.
Yeah, man, he was really good this season. He did a lot of thing fights, and he did them well. And there were some fights that he and I fought about about whether they were doable or not, and we just decided to agree to disagree, and that's okay. I went.
He thinks everything is not doable, right?
Well, there was the fight in particular was a Gallant versus a Spider Ham,
Oh
and
yeah, that one. That is that the one he died twice.
yes, and it was
That
one
was
of those things where I'm like,
fantastic.
I don't think you're playing this fight right because he was holding the specials against Spider Ham to get to
Yeah,
the
which you can't
SP2,
do.
which you cannot do. You got to spam the special one,
Right.
and he didn't want to do that, and I think that that's what contributed to his
Yeah, I
difficulties.
remember that video. That was excellent.
Oh, what do I want to do against this guy? Oh, Mordo.
Do you have a long shot?
No. I'm just
Do you
gonna.
put him in your
I don't
deck?
think he's gonna have any chance in hell of getting this thing down. So I'm just gonna play conservatively and use APOC.
Ugh, APOC.
I know it's a conservative play. I went. It looks like 82-4 this season. I think
That's not
PWF
bad.
went 65-0. So between the two of us, it was a good season.
Yeah. He only had 65 fights.
PWF doesn't like taking fights.
What the fuck?
He is a
That's
master of like
that's pretty embarrassing.
he's the master of avoiding taking fights. It really is pretty.
Seriously. 65 fights. That's weak.
And I mean, while I am actively trying to take fewer fights, this guy, like, because again, PWF did all the planning for the 2 weeks I was gone, and
Which
so
is half the season.
yeah, and so I was fully expecting to have like a low fight total, but no, that guy kept feeding me because you got to feed the beast, baby.
Well, how come he keeps himself on the bench?
Uh, you know, he wants to let other people shine. He's a generous lover. Come on. This guy is very cooperative with his specials. What? What?
Get resisted.
Twice. Well, I guess 4 times actually, right?
That's excellent. I don't like APOC on attack. He's so slow.
He's so slow. Yeah. I mean, but I couldn't use him on defense because he drafted Warlock and Ghost. So, I mean, it was
Uh,
pretty much I didn't have an answer for this Mordo. This is the punt around special here.
I mean, he's not going to do much with Ghost against Thing.
No, he's going to do nothing. So, I just wish I hadn't eaten that special 3.
Wow, his damage is weak. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
That SP2 did nothing.
Come on, proc the. There we go. All right, let's see how we did. I feel like I'm going to win this. Even with only 32,000. Yep, I did. Okay. Trevor says path 2 is for negative now. Negative is going to be awesome on that path, but Miguel is going to be whitelisted. He'll be even better on that path. Although
Mr. Negative is all right. He's nothing great.
they did nerf my Miguel, which pissed me off.
What do you mean they nerfed him?
They took.
Oh, they took away the True Strike from the boss.
Mm-hmm.
But they said that was going to happen.
I know, but I didn't. Doesn't mean I like it. All right, he's going to use his Warlock there.
You can Quake the boss now. It's
PWS
true.
says, "Why isn't Ghost in your deck? You need to practice for next season." It's true. I do have a rank 4 Ghost now, Drian.
You do?
Oh yeah, I got
Wow.
a tech rank up gem from 8.1, and I burned
Oh,
it.
I got Cosmic, took up Cersei.
I burned it on Ghost.
Tech's a pretty shitty class.
Yeah, there was literally no one I wanted to rank up. So
Do you know how to use Hyperion?
somewhat. Enough to smash this fool. Ramen Guy 16 says, would it make sense to have the milestone rank rewards in Gladiator Circuit since they took it away? I would love to be able to answer the question or comment, but I don't know what you're talking about at all because I have not been following MCOC pretty hard for a while. So I'm sorry. I apologize.
I don't even know what they took away.
I don't know what they took away either. So I just don't follow.
Hey, what's up, Rando?
OG Highline says, good freaking evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Rando, what up? Rando's my boy, you know. He had a deathless season in 4 Loki this season.
He's in 4 Loki?
Yeah.
I thought he got kicked.
No. Well, I mean, Tater's kicks can be undone. Tater's kicks. Yeah. Sarko just took Bishop and Maul to rank 3 for BG defense. Did 3 matches and they were both banned each time. Yeah, they're pretty good, man. Well, I'm on a nice little streak here with Dream and Call. You're my good luck charm, bro.
Well, I mean, you're facing like scrubs.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Matt subscribed to me. Thank you, Matt. I appreciate the subscription. I'm hoping, now that off season has happened, I'm not going to be doing any war videos. Obviously, I'm going to do some crystal opening videos. I'm going to be doing some battlegrounds streams. I was going to do a video while I was on vacation where I asked because there's this, I see these videos that people are doing, Dreamin', where they like ask their girlfriends or partners to like pick their rank 4. Did this guy just forfeit? Yes, he did. Sweet. And I think they're kind of silly. So I was just going to find a random person on the streets of Reykjavik and be like, who should I rank up? Because I thought that would be funny. But I was generally too inebriated to do that, so that didn't happen.
I believe you.
That did not happen.
There's a new like War Global, right?
Next season, yeah, it's Unsteady Ground.
Yeah. It's something with glancing, I know.
Yeah, for those defenders, they, if you throw a special attack, basically they get a 6-second glancing.
Yeah. We'll see.
Which Void was in them, and I was like, oh shit, now I can't do CGR nukes of Void, but then they put CGR to have the attack global to get around it, and I was like, thank God. Oh wow. This guy, man, my reputation must be getting ahead of me. That's 2 in a row. Mike the Mighty took one look at me and said, nope.
Didn't you match the same person twice in a row?
Did I really?
Yeah. One time I matched the same modder 4 times in a row. Yeah,
right.
That was wonderful.
Gold
I was pretty
2.
happy.
Thanks. Bro saw that 4 Loki tag and dipped. You know it. No, he didn't care about the 4 Loki. He saw Clown and dipped.
I do think people probably see your account and they're like, oh, fuck this guy.
That guy didn't even see my account. He just saw me and was like, get out. It is, but it's funny is because like my account is not, I don't feel like it's as whalish as it used to be in comparison. Because like if you look at Yusafa's account, that's ridiculous.
His is disgusting.
His account is absurd. But I'm not really spending that much anymore. I feel like I spend maybe on the higher end of the tier 1, but not like whale status as much, certainly as much as I used to.
Have you been keeping up with the side quest?
Yeah, I have. I'm gonna do one of my off-season videos is going to be me opening like 40-something candy crystals on the alt account.
Nice. I just get candy from the side quest.
Yeah, that's all I've gotten. I've gotten a couple on the main account. I've hit the tier 5B a couple times, which I appreciate.
Oh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's really great because I desperately need it.
Yeah, that's like one of the best ones.
I haven't hit the Awakening Gem, but the Awakening Gem is not that.
Yeah, I haven't hit it either. I mean, I have a bunch.
So what'd this guy do? He picked Hitmonkey. What the hell is Hitmonkey gonna do for him? Let's pick that guy. And...
The average account PI for the average free-to-play Paragon? I have no idea.
I'm gonna pick.
I don't know how many free-to-play Paragons there are.
Not many. Not many. I mean, I think that 13.5 is a good solid account. I mean, I
Yeah.
no shade at all. Okay, I'm just picking probably. I don't really feel like I don't feel like this draft is particularly good. Hopefully, Galactus from Osext is not good.
He's not.
No,
Probably.
probably not. We'll give him. We'll start him off with the rank 4 Mangog and see how he does. That's usually a good barometer for whether or not someone knows what the hell they're doing.
If they pick somebody stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Stark Spidey is probably my best counter
So
for
he
him.
picked
I mean,
Null. Who do I
Other than
wanna
Torch. He might even be
use?
as good as Torch.
Circle, I think that that's good, man. I mean, those are solid accounts. There's no shame in that. There's no shame in having an account like that. Quite frankly, I wish I had back some of the money I spent. If someone offered me some of like half the money I spent, but my account got to that level, I'd take it in a heartbeat.
I mean, who wouldn't?
Oh man, the darkest day in my life was when Dap told me how much money he researched how much money he spent on this game. Like he knew
Really?
the exact amount he spent. And I was like, "Oh god. Oh, so this guy's running Recoil." Okay.
How much would someone have to pay you to get you to do that?
You could not pay me that much. I
Really?
absolutely don't want to know.
Like 10,000.
No, I'd rather be ignorant.
10K though.
I know the steak is not real, but my brain tells me it tastes delicious.
I mean, 10K is not nothing.
It's not worth that knowledge. It's not worth looking at yourself in the mirror like every
Well, because I mean,
day.
you do it for like 50.
I don't know that I would, man. I'm weird. I'm weird about like that kind of money stuff, right? Like just in general.
I mean, I would for 50.
No, yeah, but you don't. You're a different cat than I am. There's just things that I don't want to know.
Are you rooting for or against Bryce Harper?
He's a non-entity to me.
Really?
Yeah, because I was never, I went to Nationals games because I'm local and I sort of superficially followed them.
Right.
But I was never like a big Bryce Harper guy. And when he left to go to the Phillies are the team that is also like I could care less about.
Yeah.
Philly sports, who gives a shit?
Right.
All right,
Nobody.
this is one of my fun things to do. Is I love when they pick a champ that I can pick, and I'm like, all right, who does it better?
You don't really have anyone too great for Nick.
Well, the question is that mine is a rank 4 SIG 200. So
Yeah. He looks it up, then retires the next day. Yeah, pretty much.
oh, dude, I jump out the freaking window. Are you kidding? Oh, that's right. This jerk is going to start with a ton of charges.
Oh, he's running suicides?
Oh yeah.
I'm on a streak of 4 candy in a row.
Come on, throw it. There you go, buddy.
You can evade his SB1
You can.
sometimes. I did it in war.
Out of sheer luck and desperation, I'm sure.
Not even remotely. It was completely a skill play.
No one believes that.
What do you mean? I fully evaded it because I needed to.
Oh, this is definitely going to be a dub for me. Well, I just failed on the full evasion. But that should be enough to kill him.
Oh,
And
you
that should
did it
be-
way too late.
Yeah, it should be enough to... That should be enough for the dub. It is, because the guy forfeited. He took one look at me and said, no thank you. PW says he sent us pics of the window too. That is true. What? We were talking about something in chat one day, and I was in my office the time that we were talking about it, and I just took a photo of one of the windows in my office and said, "That's the window I'm going to jump out of if we don't change the subject." And what were we talking about, PWF, that was so silly and nonsensical that I objected? Oh, King in Black, cool. I'll show my Battleground solo score because who cares, right?
You should face somebody good.
90% chance your streak will be a lot more than 4 by the time you are done. They have a streak counter on this stupid thing? I don't even know, man.
I don't think they do.
I think Fury's S1, like the Nameless Thanos, when there were 3 projectiles but you only dex 1. I don't have it every time, but I'm getting there. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I ordinarily, if I had to face a Nick Fury in meaningful content like in War, I would never do it with a Black Widow Deadly Origin.
You'd use Omega.
I'd use Omega, yeah, and so I wouldn't even need to worry about it. I didn't use Omega at all this season. I didn't use Omega at all this season. This account is tiny AF. I mean, look at this poor baby. He's looking at my account being like, he might be good though. You never know. You see these tiny accounts and I'm always like, is this guy like really awesome? He just has just has a small account. Because there's lots of people out there that are really good at the game that just, they don't have the sort of top of AQ accounts. Okay. Yeah, when we were talking about how Icarus was better than when Mike was going on about Icarus being better than Herc, yeah. And then someone else started talking about Mephisto on offense, yes.
I've used Mephisto a few times. I took one of my most proudest fights. I took a Super Skrull on 49 Hazard Shift with Mephisto when it was the Unstoppable Global.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I put the video in it, then it never got assigned again. Even though I soloed.
Well, I had to take a Arcus on 21 this season when they banned CGR, new banned CGR against us, which was, I thought, a slick ban against us. Mainly because it obviously was, it was obviously targeted for me.
Yeah, we had CGR banned a few times.
And so I had to do it with Red Hulk, and that was dicey. But in the video I talked, or in the comments of the video, I talked about how Mephisto could do that fight, and some dude came at me and said Mephisto can't take that fight, and I was like, yes, he can. He'd be fine. It's just that you couldn't use him for any other fight, and so it just would be a total albatross.
I did get 6 stones once. Oh, and I got the 2 million gold one, so that was great.
See, do I have enough defenders? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm good. All right. I've only got 6 stones once every other time candy. I haven't gotten 6 stones on either account. I've gotten all candy. I've got a couple of the tier 5 basic, which is what I really wanted. And then on the baby account, I really wanted gold. I haven't gotten gold.
Your gold pour on there?
Oh yeah, dude. I only have like 8 million. Let's see, what's he gonna give me? This is going to be... He should do Hit Monkey here.
He probably should have done Guardian for attack here.
Yeah, I mean, he's burning his Red Hulk. I mean... Yeah, hey, B Manny, what's up, buddy? If you want to jump in the poker chat and talk to Dreamin', you're welcome to.
He can't use Red Hulk here. How is he going to take your Mephisto?
Oh, he has no option against the Mephisto now. Derminator says, can you shout me out, please? Shout out. There you go, buddy.
You're not big enough yet that you still do shout outs?
Hey, man, I am more than happy to talk to all of my fans.
How many fans do you have?
Not many, but enough to make me feel good about myself. Actually, I think my account, so I've gotten up to like, I'm almost at 300 subscribers, which,
That's true, yeah. You're almost monetized.
not really.
Yeah, you
I
only need 700 more.
I only need 700 more. But, I've only been making videos for a month. So,
I mean, this is basically all the people you know in the community, right?
no, no. I mean, I only know like, I want to say maybe like 110 people in the community. So
Yeah.
we're way beyond the people that I actually know.
Are you expecting the Wizards to go pretty far?
No, I'm expecting the Wizards to be awful.
Really? They're 3-1.
I understand. I think last season they were what, 12-3.
Yeah, that's true. I remember. That
And I
didn't
liked,
last, I
and I
don't think, did
really
it?
liked last year's team. I was really like, yeah, 19 seconds, damn straight, son. That's the CGR surgeon over here. Okay, can I add you in MCOC for what? Hey, Rampage, how you doing, buddy? Long time no talk, man.
So Rampage.
Um, I really like going into last season. I was really hyped up on the Wizards team. I thought it was like this is you're gonna laugh when I say this. It was like I thought the Wizards last season was gonna be like the Pistons, where the sum of the parts was better than the sort of like individual. And I
Hmm.
was feeling really really feeling myself at the beginning of the season when they started off hot, and then they promptly showed me the error of my ways and that I don't really understand professional basketball.
Yeah,
Um,
they were not good.
Daminator, I'm going to politely decline. The reason being is that my friends list I use for other purposes, and mainly to get people in and out of for Loki when we have to do roster stuff. Oh, and he forfeited. Even better. I guess he realized he was screwed. And so I need to keep that friends list pretty, the few spots that are remaining open.
And you need it for battle group friendlies.
I do need it for that. Oh man, we're making some serious progress here.
You're pretty much unbeatable.
When guys look at your roster and forfeit, that's it's hard to lose.
It happens to me occasionally, but not that often.
Here's Ruben Hood. That's a great name.
Oh, this guy's got an Iron Doom.
And he's got a
You might, you might,
Quicksilver.
you might be up against like a real account here.
I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah,
say no.
I actually see a. Oh wow, yeah, this guy's got a
Yeah, this is
legit
a real
account.
account. This is a real account. I'm gonna
Yeah,
bet this guy doesn't know how to play it though.
I mean, this is a pretty solid team.
This is a
He's
pretty
got a pretty
solid
solid deck.
team.
That's a rank 4
Legacy
retro,
is
right?
your favorite YouTuber. See, this is where you and I part ways. Because having known Legacy now for 3 years, no. Legacy is an incredible dude. I love him. Lags is great.
I always thought he got too much shit.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, he was a kid. And he wanted to play with his friends, and he
Yeah,
he went about it the wrong way, and he learned a lesson, and he's grown up, and he's a great guy. He really is. Dis motherfucker asks, "Is that who I think it is on call?" Yes, it is. The villain himself, Dreamin, is on call. Um,
what is your World Series prediction?
I don't have
I
one.
very much enjoyed sweeping the Yankees.
I always enjoy watching the Yankees lose. I was really hoping for the terrorists in the ALCS, quite frankly. Um, Unfortunately, it didn't come to
We
fruition.
kicked their ass.
I'm gonna do that and that.
It's so funny seeing the Yankees like not. We have the record for eliminating the Yankees the most times in the postseason,
That's funny. I did not know that.
even though we've only been in the American League for like, you know, not exactly like 100 years like some of these other teams.
Well, it's
Like
like this
Boston.
World Series between Philly and Houston. It's like I could not care less. I just couldn't care less.
But I mean, you're rooting for me.
Sure. I will not watch a single pitch.
I will watch every pitch.
I know, I know. That reminds me of when what was it? A couple years ago when the Rays were facing
The Dodgers, but
no,
that was the COVID one.
no,
That I
it
don't
was
even count
facing
that
the
as a season.
Astros. And I was like, and I asked Taters as I was like, "Hey, as a joke, can I remove Dreamin' from chat?" And Taters was like, "Yeah, do what you got to do, no big deal." And I was like, "Cool." So then I did it, and apparently you complained, and then I got yelled at. I was
Well, I
like,
didn't complain. I just because I hated being in that chat. So when I got kicked, I was like, oh, I don't have to be there. Great.
"Well, no, it was just one of those things that like I got yelled at, and I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I asked you beforehand if I could do this."
I know, but I purposely had a reaction to make you get in trouble.
Yeah, and it worked.
Yeah.
Like it was so
Good
stupid.
job, me. Who won that series?
I think you did.
I mean, yeah, obviously. You're going to game one? That's sick, OG Hotline. I wanted to go. I was gonna fly down on Thursday. Fly down Thursday night and try to go with DAP Friday, Saturday. But
think that would've
it
been
didn't
fun.
happen.
Yeah, when I was in, because I go down to Houston once a year, I took DAP to a game.
How much were regular season tickets?
We sat in the porch there in left field,
Mm-hmm.
and I think, oh man, look, that was just awful by me. Just horrendous gameplay. I think I was paying like 200 a ticket or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's a lot for a regular
it may have
season
been. It may
game.
have been 150. It was. It was the good news that it was hot dog night, dollar dog night.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice.
So I loaded up on hot dogs, which I expected Dap to join me, but he's all Mr. Physical Fitness, losing weight, and I'm like, whatever, dude. I'm gonna eat me some of these hot dogs.
Yeah, Rampage. He mentioned that he played you and you said hello. How are you so bad?
Oh, this is an awful fight.
Oh yeah, I did see that Doom got blacklisted. Who even
It makes
uses him?
no sense, right? Like, who was banning Doom against Conduit?
I don't know.
I don't think we assume. I don't think we did. We even assign Doom last season, PWF. I don't think we did.
Yeah, I mean it's
Yeah, I
pretty
lost.
rare.
Shocker. Shocker. That was the worst fight I've had all stream.
Yeah, OG, that should be pretty awesome to go to the World Series. I was kind of hoping San Diego would make it because San Diego's within like a reasonable drive of me, and then I don't have to pay $800 for plane tickets. But they did not, and Philly is pretty far.
This guy throwing up Renter against me, not knowing that I'm the Red Hulk master. This is where I turn it around, son. Oh, Rando had some Doom fights. Okay. Trevor had one.
Yeah, but I don't. Oh, I did bring one. I brought him to fight. Who did I bring to fight? I forgot. Somebody on Hazard Shift. Because Slay showed me a video and it was really good.
Slay, he might have a future in this game. That kid's got some talent.
He's not the worst, I guess.
This guy is special one happy.
How come he didn't go unstoppable when you knocked him down at the wall? Because you're science?
Mm-hmm.
That's happened to me a few times. And I'm like, what is this shit? Why'd you throw a heavy?
Why would I throw a heavy?
Yeah.
Just to keep his charges down.
Oh.
I'm just controlling his charges. That's all.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I feel like I fought the most Rentras in BG2. I used to fight him all the time with Omega, and now I fight him with Red Hulk. I had to ask if Clown's favorite champ was really Red Hulk. I asked if he was trolling. PWF confirmed that he wasn't trolling, that indeed he was a fave. Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, he's not my favorite champ in the game, but he is top 5. And the reason being that he really suits my limited skill set.
Harry 5-hit combo.
Yes. All right, so I think the strategy
He needs to place Nimrod. That was dumb.
Yeah.
You don't have anyone for Nimrod.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna nuke Herc and just wait out the immortality. Debonair says 1 to 10. What would you rate She-Hulk? Just got a 6-star and don't know how to feel. I love She-Hulk. I'm a big fan of She-Hulk. Then again, I'm a big fan of the science class in general. I think that she has a lot going for her.
She's good. Ooh, look at that intercept.
You know it, brother. I learned the intercepts from the master. Although this guy is not cooperating with his AI.
How come you didn't get the power gain?
I already had that judgment.
Oh.
But now I've got 11 armor breaks. So I can do some real damage. This will set him off in his immortality.
OG, I don't live in Houston. I live in California. I'm just an Astros fan.
Slow combo. And he did. Not a bad little fight for our CGR. Ballast Point Brewery. They have don't they make the Grapefruit Skulkin IPA, OG Highline? That's a nice beer. The APV is quite high, though, so you can't drink too many of them because they will knock you on your butt.
Oh, it's in San Diego? Yeah, I'm not in San Diego either. But San Diego's just kind of at the border of a reasonable driving distance.
Yep. That's a clear win for Clown after playing horribly in the first round.
You shouldn't get to win after that Doom embarrassment.
I know, wasn't it bad? Wasn't it really bad?
It was awful.
Whew. Oh well. I stormed back. Red Hulk and CGR.
Congrats, you picked on some little account.
No, we both agreed that was a real account. Stop.
It's true, we did agree it was a real account. You're in San Diego? Yeah, San Diego's nice.
So, here's a trip down memory lane. Did you know, Dreamin', that my first ever appearance in a live stream on YouTube was with you?
Like on call?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah.
I think it was like trivia.
Possible. Those were fun streams.
Those were. Let's take a look here. Now I'm playing Keeper 4.
Another scrub, I assume.
I don't know. He's got Herc in his profile. That's always a sign he knows something. Let's take a look here.
But if he doesn't have a lot of high prestige champs, that means probably a weak account.
Yeah, it's not super great. Let's see here. What do I want my last one to be?
Do you always ban Penny?
Yeah, because I just hate fighting her.
So you would ban mine?
Yeah, I would ban yours.
Oh.
Plus, I purposely don't have Penny in my deck, and so that way I feel fine banning her every single time. Because I always try to ban people that are not in my deck. So I'm not punishing myself, if that makes sense.
Yeah, some people think it's better to shrink your deck, basically. Like
Oh, this
ban
guy
three
didn't
of your
ban.
champs.
This guy didn't ban Gallon. Sweet.
I pretty much never never use Gallon. He's banned
I
like
know. It's like
95%
I
of
always
the time.
assume that he's going to get banned.
Yeah. Because he has such a wide variety that he can counter.
Almost anything.
Yeah.
Dan Ader
Thing, no
says, "Who
problem.
is my favorite champion?" I would say my favorite champion is probably I mean, Herc is up there. Thing is up there. Miguel is up there. Red Hulk is up there. Notice I've said a lot of science champs. So it's
Tigra.
Tigra, yes. Tigra is up there. No, Tigra's most assuredly not up there. I'm just looking at who he has. Oh, it gave me. Well, let's see who it gave me. I don't know who it gave me there. We'll find out who my mysterious seventh champion is.
It always goes by like rank.
It
So
gave
it's
me
gonna be
Sassy,
Iron
which is
Doom.
fine because I was going to draft Sassy anyway, so that's fine. All right, Sassy versus
Oh,
Sassy. Let's do
weird.
it. Let's see who he uses. If he uses Kingpin, that would be amazing because I'll do Kingpin versus King. We'll just do it and see who does it better.
Is your Kingpin rank 4?
No, it's
No.
rank 3. All right, so he's
Yeah.
wasting his Doom there. Okay. I'll just do Kingpin. That's fine. Oh yeah, this last war, Matrix banned Tigra against us, and PW and I just giggled.
Because no one uses her anyway.
Yeah. I think I've pretty much I've sort of gotten my way in terms of no one bringing Tigra or Kitty to war.
Actually, I'm not a big fan of Kitty. I think she's kind of overrated.
She's immensely overrated. I mean, can she do cool things? Yes. Unfortunately, she dies in war as often as she does cool things. So
That's true. Ooh, the Thunder are winning. Nice.
uh-oh. Presty's going to trade somebody at halftime.
They're one of our bigger competitors. They're beating the Clippers too. They're smoking them.
Well, who knows if the Clippers are going to be any good? You know, that might be the biggest. You know, I feel like if it wasn't if Brooklyn didn't exist as a dumpster fire of like roster management, the Clippers would be looked at as like the worst team construction project in the league.
I mean, what about the Lakers?
I mean, the Lakers have a title out of it. Okay, the
Yeah,
Clippers
but
haven't even gotten to the
not a
finals.
real title.
That's a real title, dude.
The bubble?
Every
Oh,
there were
stop it.
22 teams in the bubble. Only one won the title.
It's not a real title. Those weren't real games.
You're never gonna. I think this is one of those sort of things where you and I are just never going to agree on this issue.
Yeah, I just consider all those seasons canceled.
Look at that, 100% health, full yellow bar. I saw that there were
Did you-
talks about bringing Westbrook to the Spurs. So here's the thing: that's never going to happen. And the reason
It's just a contract. It's not a player.
it's never going to happen because the Spurs are not trying to win games. And if you bring Westbrook onto a team like the Spurs will win games with Westbrook. They will. They absolutely will. Because he will be a ball dominant workhorse for them. I mean, Westbrook drug the Wizards into the playoffs.
He's a lot worse now than he was though.
I don't. It's hard to tell.
He set a Lakers record or he tied a Lakers record for the lowest field goal percentage over a 2-year stretch, and the record he tied was his own from last season.
All right, Dreamin', this is for you, baby. This is for
Thing.
you. Yeah.
I actually use America on attack sometimes. She's very good.
Well, yeah. When you're facing a Groot, she's awesome.
No, she's very good in a lot of spots. She was amazing against Flo because she just reverses it all.
Yeah, never happening. What up, Hinach?
And then they would just be power locked in the corner the whole fight. What's up, Henach? Henach deleted his account. Did you know that?
I knew that he was done, but
Yeah,
I
he
didn't know that
deleted it and then immediately regretted it and has been trying to get it back for like 4 months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, come on. What a bullshit heavy.
She always throws heavies. That's her thing.
Yeah, but that was not one that she should have thrown.
The delete account button is far too tempting. I'm too invested. I'm hot committed for life.
Yeah, I'm in it till the server's shut down. Let's not.
Yeah,
lie.
we're fully chasing bad money with good, or whatever the expression is.
Good,
Throwing good money
fully,
after
we're
bad.
fully chasing bad money with good. Yes.
Yeah. No idea of a sunk cost here. At least all the new champs they make are all super cool.
Yeah, I mean, and they look great too.
Yeah, there hasn't really been a dud in a while.
Look at that. That was just a beautiful fight right there.
Yeah, that's actually not bad.
Thank you. Thank you.
The same guy that did this fight. Oh, you squeaked by.
Yeah, just eked out this win.
Why did he do so bad?
My guess is that he was using 5-hit combos and got obliterated. Also, the other thing is that I run 5 out of 5 Mystic Dispersion at Battlegrounds.
Yeah,
He was not. He was most assuredly not. All right, let's see if I can get at. If I can get, I'm gonna see if I can get at a gold 1, and if I can, that'll be it for this stream, because that's long enough. Because what comes after gold 1? Is it platinum? It's like platinum,
Like
diamond, then vibranium or something like that.
There's probably 3 or 4 that you're forgetting.
It's insane. Yeah. I don't know who Sergeant Ramsey is, but I know he's in trouble.
Again, it's a Herc profile, so yeah, gonna be a shit account.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I mean, there's some. No, I take it back.
Rank 4 War Machine.
I take it back.
Okay, I'm in Diamond. I'll play a match. Let's see what I get. I checked how much was spent on the game. Quite embarrassing. That's on you, Henoch. If you're gonna do stupid
Never.
shit.
You were. I don't. You weren't here earlier when Dreamin' was
Yeah.
trying to determine how much money it would take for me to even look, and the answer is I ain't looking.
All right, I matched the guy named Pure Evil.
Pure evil. What a great name.
Pretty funny.
So the name of my second account is Mommy Short Arms in honor of DLL. And it's about time for me to change that name. I got to figure out what I'm going to change it to.
I get it. That's pretty funny. Let me ban Toad just in case I don't get it.
Oh, wow. What do I do?
Dude, everyone
here?
bans my R4 penny and my R4 gallon. I don't understand why.
I mean, jeez.
So annoying. Let me use my best champs.
I assume that since you're throwing some poker terms around, y'all heard about the cheating scandal on that YouTube live at the bike stream? No, I haven't heard about it.
Really?
No, what happened?
Well,
Well, remember, I've been overseas for 2 weeks, and then came back to like a mountain of work on my desk.
No, this lady on the Hustler Casino stream. Do you know who Garrett Adelstein is?
Yes.
Yeah, so he on the turn. So I'll give you the whole hand. He raised pre-flop with 7-8 of clubs. She called on the she called in the straddle, so last to act with Jack 4 offsuit.
Okay.
It comes 10-9-9 with 10-9 of clubs. He has 7-8 of clubs. So he bets, she calls with no hand, no draw, just Jack 4. The turn is a 3.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. I got to decide what I'm doing here.
Uh,
All right, go ahead.
so the turn's a 3. So the board is 10-9-9-3, 2 clubs. He has 7-8 of clubs. He bets 10,000. She min raises to 20,000. He goes all in for like 111.
Mm-hmm.
And she ends up calling with her Jack 4 offsuit, Jack high, no draw. And all hell breaks loose. So he said that she's cheating because how else could she call with Jack 4 offsuit?
Right.
And so ever since then, there's been all sorts of drama about it.
Is there actually? I mean, that's a suspicious call, but
Right.
I mean, usually there's like,
They haven't been able to prove it yet. No.
I mean, but I mean, look, is that a weird call? Absolutely, right? And the only thing is that maybe she thinks that the guy has. Oh, that was terrible. Oh man, look at the end of this fight.
Did you just get obliterated by
Oh
Domino?
yeah, obliterated.
That's standard.
Yeah, that was. I mean, but here's the thing: is that unless you're stupid, right? You can't. If you are cheating and your cheat is working, you only get caught if you get greedy, right?
Exactly.
And that would be a getting greedy sort of maneuver.
Because it's pretty suspicious.
It is suspicious, but Hanlon's razor. Never assume, you know, intention when stupidity is a perfectly acceptable explanation.
Oh, hey, this dude just forfeited against me.
Lucky. This guy's.
What? It says match lost. Oh, this is my
Oh no,
last match.
yeah, because it defaults to your last one.
Yeah, we're good. I beat Pure Evil. That's such a funny name.
It is. It is actually a really funny.
It's
name.
EVOL.
She took a lie detector and she when someone says they took a lie detector test, that makes me believe that they're lying. Okay. B, there's no uniform. I mean, lie detectors are not admissible in court, and the reason is because it's not a proven science. It's most likely a junk science, and there's really easy ways to get around it. So, lie detectors are stupid. Yeah, he won. Shocking that he beat me in round one. Shocking.
He put up a pretty great performance himself.
Did he really? What did he do?
No, he put up a horrendous performance.
Well, that's good because I need more horrendous performances.
Another asshole band immediately just banned Penny, banned my Penny, my Gallon, my Hulkling. These soulless assholes. Ooh, how are you going to face that War Machine?
I think I'm gonna go Herc. Everybody loves watching me do Herc intercepts live on stream. It's really a highlight of my channel.
It's because you just do the medium intercept and pray, right?
Yeah, bro, it's ribbit and rip it full speed. Let's go.
There's no light intercepts around here.
No, light intercepts are for lesser men.
Brad does it the same way as you.
Except I do it successfully. Come on. Come on. No need to turtle up now. I only do this fight every day in AQ.
Did you just try to evade the SP1?
I did. That was muscle memory.
Do you know how to evade it?
No, not at all.
I've evaded it once years ago.
You have it framed on your wall.
It was in an arena fight.
You were like, "What just happened?"
Yeah, well, because you just instinctively accidentally do that, or at least I do.
I mean, it's just sort of instinctual. It's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
swipe back when you're getting shot at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a good night, OG. Good luck Friday.
Later, buddy. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping by and chatting.
This
Yeah,
guy's bringing his
shocking.
5-star ghost against my thing.
Shocking.
What do you
that
think?
I think that you're in a good spot.
I have long shot against Nimrod.
Spoiler alert: my Herc versus War Machine beat out his Hitmonkey versus my Mephisto.
It's actually not a terrible Hitmonkey Mephisto fight for him.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, a competent player is not going to lose much health against Mephisto.
Yeah.
All right. I think this is my beefiest boy. He should use Scorpion against it. He gives me Nimrod. Yep. I'm going to Red Hulk it. And he's going to Scorpion it. All right. That was predictable.
I don't think Scorpion does well against Rintrah, does he?
No. Plus, a lot of people are really shockingly bad with Scorpion.
He's not that. I mean, I pulled him and just immediately awakened and ranked for him because I thought he was cool.
Yeah, he looks awesome.
But he's really good. He's good for like Doom. He's good for a lot of things.
Come on. Let's go. Come on.
I don't know if he's gonna kill my thing with his 5-star ghost. I killed his Nimrod in 53 seconds with long shot.
Nice. I wish I knew how to use long shot effectively.
You mostly just parry heavy and then SV2.
I mean, that sounds right, but it never works for me like it works for other people.
Oh, you just have to make sure you have the karma.
I mean, again, I understand the theory, and when I do it, it just like I'm like, oh, long shot, nuke that fight, and da da da. I'm like, man, I did one. I had all my karma. He had all his bad karma, and nothing.
I killed the Circe in like 20 seconds.
This fight is taking eternal.
What's up, J Will?
Come on, dude.
He did not kill my thing with his 5-star ghost. Oh, you're gonna time out. When will we get rewards? It's 7:30 right now.
Yeah, I'm going to time out. The
So
question
probably
is,
about 7 hours
is
from
how
now.
much damage am I going to get in?
What was his matchup?
His Scorpion against my Rintrah.
Oh. He should win.
Oh, my oh. Nope. The luck of the clown. The luck of the clown.
The timeout just in time. Oh, wow.
The luck of the clown.
He probably didn't have you enough.
Probably. Like I said, a lot of people don't know how to use Scorpion. J Will, what's up, my friend? We finished in Masters, I believe. I don't think we finished in top 10. Alright, let's see. Can I get out of gold 1? Just keeping the march going. Someone at Global asks if Elsa is any good. The answer is yes, but I'm terrible with her. Ronan says, I'm from India, so I have no idea if it's night or morning on your side. So, fair enough. I would say the rewards will come out in probably 6 to 7 hours from now.
But I said it's 7 hours from now. Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's night or morning.
Yeah. Well, he asked me the question, not Dreamin'. This isn't your stream, pal.
That's true.
So I want to give the people the answer. I think you did too. I mean, I'm curious to see if there's any docs this season.
It would have already happened.
It usually happens sometime between like 10 and 11 p.m. Eastern. And I've been streaming. I haven't checked any of the chats. So
I mean, usually our chats, well, I would presume your chats blow up when the docs happen.
not for Loki, no. Um, because a lot of guys they get you know this to be true is that a lot of guys get into for Loki and they sort of end up leaving a lot of the other chats
That's true.
for various and sundry reasons, mostly because there's a lot of for Loki hate.
I won again.
I'm without any doubt in my mind. PW says, "Well, the leaderboard is broken currently." Yeah, this guy banned infamous Iron Man, Mangog, and Gallon. Okay, he's gonna do Bishop and Korg. Okay. Well, I'll draft Nimrod and Red Hawk. James G says, "Oh my god, I hate For Loki." Well, then you probably came to the wrong stream if you really hate For Loki. Psych. Aw, James, you silly goose. Jay, well, we love you too, buddy.
This guy's got a rank 4 200 gallon. Maybe he won't ban mine. He also has a rank 4 Gladiator Hulk. I didn't ban him.
Go ahead, draft that sumbitch. Go ahead. He's gonna end up taking Hulkling, I guess. No, he took Elsa. Elsa doesn't do much for him, I guess. Although it's dodge.
Hulkling is so much better.
Yeah, but I've already drafted a Rentra.
He's good on attack.
I agree. All right, we'll start him off with Sassy and see how he does. All right, so he puts Elsa there. I don't know who to use.
Maybe he's running
Elsa.
suicides.
Yeah.
In
I
which
don't
case
know.
you're just
And I don't know
automatically
who to
losing
use
this
against
round.
this Elsa, quite frankly.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're just gonna die.
All right, we'll do this. Yeah, definitely some odd hate for Loki and other chats alliances I've been in. I mean, look, I've said this before, Trevor, and I'll say it again. And I don't want it to seem like I'm whining because I'm absolutely not whining. I could care less about what other people say about Loki. They don't like us. We're never going to be cool. Okay, we're never part of the cool kids club because, yeah, he is running.
Suicides?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, you're toast.
am I?
I think so.
If
Does
I
he
can-
shrug it?
I don't know. We'll find out. I mean, it would help if I could get a special out of this Elsa. There we go. He shrugged it. Well, no, he just put another bleed on her. That's what it was. The bleed went off.
Oh. Oh yeah, that was. Why'd you pick him?
Because I didn't really have anybody to do this fight, and I was just figuring I can nuke her down. And I pretty much did using the LMD. So I finished with 81% health and did the fight in 39 seconds. Good for
That's not
52K.
bad. That's pretty good.
Why make her bleed? When you have yo, bro, man, you got to understand, this Nick Fury of mine is caked. It's a rank 4, it's SIG 200. He's going to be doing monster damage against that Elsa. And if I can get her to throw a special, that helps out, so. Ronan says, it's okay, I'm new to the game. I think 4 Loki is cool. Yeah. I mean, it just used to be like, like Brian Grant is sort of always been like the totem of 4 Loki, and Brian is an awesome guy, but he's not part of the cool kids club, right? He sort of stands for how to do things a certain way. And 4 Loki has always had principles, and in a lot of regards, we haven't always met them, but we've at least tried to. And so there's a lot of guys that have wanted to join 4 Loki that we've said no to because they don't. They were either avowed mercenaries or they cheated the game in some other way, shape, or form. And so they, as a result, there's just a real.
Did you see that when Barrowman made a community post about me?
No, what did he say?
That was so funny. No, because on the forums, somebody was like, somebody made this post about how Barrowman like threatened to quit over the modders or whatever, and I just made a comment like, "Meh, that'll be one less cheater in the community," because he's like pretty famous for piloting and all that.
Oh yeah, very famous for it. Although he did
Yeah,
he's on the KT1 redemption tour now, right?
yeah. So he made this forum community post about me. It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. You should check it out. You would like it.
Send it to me.
Oh man. Let me see. Uh, Barrow.
I am not playing this fight correctly at all. Oh man, could I be playing this fight worse?
Let's see. Man, he makes so many posts.
Oh, I almost had the full SP1 decks. What? Okay, that's some bullshit. I call bullshit. I mean, I'm gonna get this Korg down, but I am super low. Okay, that's not fair at all, James. It really, really, really isn't. Because number one, Karate Mike did not get money in exchange for what he did. He did it very early on in his career, and he did it to help out friends. He never advertised services. He never got money for it. So no, it is not fair at all. At all. It's just not comparable.
In my opinion, Mike is the worst of all the uh modders, or not modders, but the pilots.
And why is that?
I'm just kidding. He's not.
No. I mean, it's just not. It's not comparable at all.
Plus, the poor guy has to deal with Russell Wilson for years.
I mean, it's just one of those things of like, to me, the bigger sin is giving somebody, you know, you, if you helped out a friend because you weren't involved in high level war or anything like that way back in the day. To me, that's like, is it good? No. But is it explicable? Is it a sin of ignorance? I'm going to say yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, it's whatever.
It was never going to disqualify him, we from joining for Loki, because
Few people are as pure as me and you.
well, I wouldn't even say that I'm that pure, because long before I remember when I first started playing the game, I logged onto someone else's account one time and moved them an AQ because they had something going on and they said they needed help. And that was before I knew about the YouTube community and everything along those lines. Because I just wasn't aware. I didn't think it was that
Right.
big a deal. And yeah, and then you sort of get into it and you realize that it is a big deal, and mostly it's a big deal because it wouldn't be a big deal if there wasn't mercenary activity going on in the game, right? Like, if people weren't paying other people to do content for them, and if it was all just a friendly thing of like helping out a friend, it wouldn't be a big deal. But because some people have abused that system and profited off of that system and used it to
Yeah.
disingenuously get rewards that they themselves didn't earn, it became a problem. And so maybe that was a bit of a like a Garden of Eden sort of like view of MCOC, but that's how I particularly view it. I think that's a reasonable and fair interpretation of everything that's happened versus the guys that literally have advertised their services and chats, have sold and used fake units and all that sort of stuff. That's a whole different thing, right? Like,
The unit thing, that's completely different.
right, and there's guys like even now, right? Like, I'm somewhat infamous in a couple chats because I really go after Slice him, because I think he's a big fucking cheater, right? I've said it in chat rooms. I'll say it here on my stream. You know, I think the guy's a big fucking cheater. I mean, he advertises Merc services. He SGA, his alliance has been docked in wars. And during off season, go look at the featured and the basic 6-star arena, and you'll see multiple his of accounts getting the champs. Gee, you know. Yeah. All right, add a gold one. So.
Okay, you want to hear the post that he made?
Yes.
That says, I went to the forum just wondering what was going on about synergy nerf. I guess there must have been some synergy nerf at some point, and accidentally crossed to another forum warrior with 5 silver stars. This one, I even knew who he is. I listened to him on other YouTube streams once or twice, and it was so cringe that I switched immediately. He always sounds like 10 years old shit talker boy with a very insecure personality. He also had a YouTube channel named Dreaming, and when people want to like mock me, they always put a G to pretend like they don't know who I am.
Right.
Or whatever, but obviously no one ever cared about that. But then a lot of the responses in the
well, you know what that reminds me of, to interrupt, is it reminds me of the Michael Rappaport video that I paid for.
Yeah.
Dreaming without a G. I guess I should join AQ, right? It's 10:41 Eastern Standard. Jesus.
So this was his forum response. He's in like England or something, right?
I think so, yeah.
Somewhere across the Atlantic, so he's up when I'm sleeping. But my post was not the end of the world to have one less merc (parentheses cheater) in the community. His response on the forum was, "You sad, pathetic person. Sorry for your trash, garbage personality. I heard from some people that it's so tedious to be around you because of your horrible sense of humor that causes awkward situations all the time for everyone. That's why you got kicked from 4Loki as well. You are the definition of cringe. Don't you dare mention my name again. Talk about something on your level."
Honestly, is this a former student of yours?
No, Biram. It's so funny.
That is pretty great.
But he made a forum response and a YouTube page response just because I wrote like 10 words.
Oh my God. Well, that guy, man, you know.
That was so funny because I woke up that day and had a bunch of messages from people.
And you're just like,
It's
what
like,
is
the hell are
happening?
you people talking about?
That is funny.
Are you reading my line chat to you? Yes, Yusafa, I'm reading your line chat to me.
Wow, Brad with a good joke.
I know.
That's rare.
Usually old people don't really have that good of a sense of humor. Who said that? That Barrow Man. He put it on his like community page.
I mean, that's pretty funny. That is pretty funny. What up, Meta? Was it Mike Rappaport? No.
Yeah, that was a fun morning.
That was one. Because who else? I did a cameo for you, and I did a cameo for someone else. I can't remember who it was. And then I tried to do one for PWF, but Taj Boyd, Clemson star, canceled my request.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, I did. It was what's his name? The Broncos guy, Mark Schlereth.
Oh, really? For who?
Karate Mike.
You couldn't get Elway?
Well, the best is that he gave Karate Mike a new nickname, which we use.
That's funny.
Little Shaver.
Oh, man.
It was a surprisingly effective, trash talking video. I appreciated it. It was well worth my money.
You are willing to spend to troll.
I mean, I don't view that as much as trolling as it is just like yours was trolling. But that was also before Cameo became more. Well, the best part of that was like that was really before Cameo became really well known, right? And you remember all the people were like, "Clown, you really know Michael Rappaport?" They're like, "I didn't. You're richer than we thought."
We didn't know that you had USAFA money.
I know. And let me be clear, I do not have USAFA money.
40% less, right? Do I make 5% of what USAFA makes?
I don't know how much you make. You can tell me off stream and I'll tell you.
Not a lot.
What up, Carl?
What's up, Carl?
This is end of stream, just nonsense while I do Dream into 4 Loki confirmed. No, he told me he's SAS for life now. He says he likes Discord better than Line.
No one has USAFA money. We have one dude that's got a little bit of cash in SAS.
Who is
He has
it?
pretty good prestige too.
Who is it?
Stringer.
Don't know him.
His account is pretty similar to Brad's.
Got it. Brad has been absolutely crushing the Battlegrounds tourney. I don't know if you've been following that.
I did. He beat DLL, right?
Yeah.
Barely.
And
Yeah, I was watching that.
And he smoked, was it Swedea?
Yeah. I mean, that Swedea account, though, compared to Brad's is like,
But I mean, it wasn't even close. I
yeah,
mean,
he destroyed him.
it was an absolute destruction.
Yeah, someday I'll face USAFA in a tournament, and then he'll choke because he'll be
Well, here's
too
the thing
nervous.
is that USAFA, who, it's been sort of like an underlying, a lot of jokes have been made because USAFA doesn't rank for war. He only ranks for Battlegrounds. I'm like, hey, can you rank this guy? He's like, I don't know if he's any good in Battlegrounds. I'm like, come on, man.
That's funny.
So his
Yeah,
Battlegrounds
I
deck
ranked
is particularly,
Circe, and she's actually a decent attacker too.
like in the spreadsheets that we use to plan war and like organize AQ and everything. There, he has access to that stuff, and he's made separate tabs for his personal Battlegrounds decks.
Wow.
Like one day, like PWF and I are planning war, and we're like, wait a minute, what are these other tabs?
That's pretty fantastic.
It's like rather than start a Google sheet of his own, no, he's just like in the middle, in between the 4 Loki Prestige and like battle groups 1, 2, and 3 assigning war. I'm just gonna put my Battlegrounds decks.
Legacy and I are going at 7:15 Eastern Thursday. Okay, Thursday I can do Thursday.
Thursday, I'll be there, buddy.
I will be there as well. Who
Yeah,
do you
but
got in that match?
I'll be on call with Brad as I am his totem.
Who do you got? You wanna place a wager on it?
I mean, here's the thing: is that there are certain things that could happen that would tilt the match in Brad's favor.
Like what?
Legacy gets drunk.
I'll give you. Actually, who do you have as favored?
I think Lags is probably what, a plus 125.
So you think he's an
Excuse me,
underdog?
minus 125. Minus
A
125.
minus 125? I'll bet it at minus 125.
Okay.
I'll
take
take
you
that.
soft
I'll
at
take
plus
Legacy.
125. We'll do. You want to do just like $10?
I'm pretty confident in Legacy.
How much you want to go?
So
Is it illegal
How
for
would
us
it-
to do this
what-
over stream? I should probably know the answer to that, right?
that's true. That's a you question.
That is a me question.
So I'd have to bet $125 to win 100.
Yes.
I'll do that.
Okay.
So I got Legacy.
All right, and okay, sounds good.
Brad, don't let me down. No, you can't get in on the action because you're going to bet on Legacy too. Actually, you feel free to get in on the action,
Yeah,
and you'll throw the
right.
match.
Wait a minute.
Put a million up against Cloud.
Well, he'll be like Calvin Ridley and banned from MCOC for
Yeah.
a year.
Brad, if you bet at least like 100K, I'll up my 125 to 50K.
All right, so like what Brian Grant ends every stream by opening a crystal, right? That's what he does.
Yep.
All right, I'll open the log and crystal. That'll be the last thing I do on the stream.
I got one of this. Oh, I got Kitty as a 6-star from the login, but I already had her, so
Yeah,
who cares?
I think whoever the last one was, I got as a 6-star, and it
Oh.
was like the first time I'd actually done it.
Let me see if I get a 6-star Icarus. That would be account changing.
I'd, I was ready to sell Icarus this season. Let me tell you. Nope, the 5-star.
Me too. I
Yeah,
like how
but
the reel makes it look like you're like 80% to get a 6-star.
oh wait, is that no? Is it well? Here's what. Look, so back in the day, you would never see this unless it was a new champ, right?
Yeah.
But now they do this whether it's new or dupe, and so it kind of like I was like, wait a minute, I didn't have a 5-star Icarus on my account. No, I did. It was just I don't like some of that visual change. It makes things
I,
confusing.
I don't think this is deliberate.
Yeah. But anyway, just so people know, I'm going to be having a big video coming up as soon as 7-stars drop. Uh, I'm going to do crystal cleanup. I have these 9 6-star Nexus Hero crystals there. I have this 6-star Tech Nexus crystal.
Oh, you have the 3-star Nexus.
I'm not going to be opening that in the crystal cleanup. I have these 18 Cavalier Nexus crystals. I have this 6-star Nexus Science Mystic Dual crystal. I have 2 of the old features. I'll have with War Rewards about close to 500,000 6-star hero shards by the time that open. I'll be opening up next features, which drop in 7 days. But I won't be doing it in 7 days. I'll be waiting until the 7-star shards come up. I even have a couple. I think I even have 4 of these basic 6-star crystals. So, and then I have a bunch of just regular calves I'll open as well. And then I have another 6-star Science Mystic Dual crystal. So I have a bunch of 6-star crystals to open. I'm not going to open any of them until the 7-star shards drop. But I'll be putting out a big video for that. During off season, I'll be doing some Battleground streams because obviously I have to get back to Gladiator Circuit, and I'm only now in Platinum 1 or Platinum 3 is I think, yeah, because it goes Platinum 3, which is where I am, and then after Platinum 3 is Diamond, and then Vibranium, and then I'll be on the Gladiator Circuit. So got to get there. Haven't gotten there yet. But that's the plans for off season. I won't be doing any champion reviews because I'm not smart about the game and I don't want to take any time to invest in learning champions. So that's where I'm going to be. Thank you all for stopping by. Dream and Ham on call. We'll chat for a second. But everyone, have a great night and take care.